Alright, we're going back to the canyon to join our ever-growing band of heroes as all...
Hi, Pokemon Trainer. Ooh. You have more starters in your group than the entirety of Sword and Shield.
And those maniacs, they crashed the halberd into the iceberg. How did you crash a ship into an iceberg in the air?
I love their entrance so much.
Don't worry, guys. The Nintendo gang is here.
Anyway, you were saying, Steve?
Go ahead, Hype.
I was about to say, not 20 seconds in, and we already let people know when we recorded this.
Hooray for relevancy and dated tech with Sword and Shield to be released later this month.
It's not like we. Hey, it's not like we've done that before. Cough, Spider-Man PS4 cough.
I can think of even worse examples. Tooie.
Yeah. What's up, James?
At this point, we stopped. The long and the short of it is, we stopped giving a shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. No shits have been given.
It's pretty much inevitable that most of our commentary is going to be data, unless it's something we want to release ASAP, a la Luigi's Mansion, so, yeah.
I mean, it's almost like we just do this for fun, and we're not trying to actually be some big media
I wasn't trying to give him flack for that. I was just trying to make a joke.
By the way, this makes me still so fucking disappointed that we don't have a Smash run in Ultimate.
Ow.
Yeah, that's still bites, but you never know. Maybe Sakurai will pull back on what he said earlier about being done with modes and might add one more just as a surprise.
Maybe.
I mean, there's been a lot of cool stuff being added.
You want to know one mode that I honestly wouldn't mind him seeing that I'm surprised hasn't been put into the game already? A boss rush mode with all the bosses from the classic. Yeah,
like considering the fact that the only real boss rush you ever get in the game is through the very last portion of oh dear,
whoops,
no,
and here Logan forgot that Mario can wall jump.
Oh jeez.
To be fair, is there even like? I'm trying to say. To be fair, whenever you're playing Smash, I can't really think of too many instances where remembering the wall jump is an outright necessity.
Well, there's some cases where it's convenient, but whatever the case.
Yay.
By the way,
Kirby sounds weird, pitch shift.
By the way, I know a lot of people like it. I know they do, and it's an okay mode. I am still disappointed in World of Light mode.
My only real beef with it is that it's way too fucking long.
Yeah. Also,
I think it drags on a bit.
Also,
that's a box, all right.
I won't appear for another 10 years in a Smash Button game.
Yes, and they're using, and I believe they're using archived clips from David.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, when this game was made, it wasn't archived.
This is his big debut with the official Kojima logo before they canned that for the warning exclamation mark.
I fucking hate that they did. Konami is so goddamn petty, and I hate it.
They are petty.
I hate them.
They don't want they want to sever. They want to have their cake and eat it too, of taking everything that made the series, of getting rid of everything that made the series good, while still considering it their baby. It's kind of weird. I'm just gonna come out and say right now, I'm sorry, Matt. I suck at Snake.
That's fine. Not everybody.
Honestly,
not everybody can be a fantastic mercenary like myself.
He deflected my missile with an energy sword. Jeez, oh god.
I want to ask, I know, in terms of Smash, they replaced it with a generic question mark because apparently the foxhound symbol is also the symbol used for Kojima's company.
Yes.
If that's the case...
Yes, that's Kojima Productions.
Yeah, I was about to say, if that's the case, within Metal Gear itself, if they can't use that symbol for foxhound anymore, what do they use instead?
No, they just decided up and cancel Metal Gear by this point, but...
Oh, hide!
Wait, I bet they won't re-release anything.
Silly Snake, you didn't see the anime movie, apparently. Lucario can sense aura.
So yeah,
Sup?
Let's just say that if there was ever Snake in the Pokemon... that's the reson why Snake can never work in a Pokemon universe.
But Lucario can also sense when someone's aura is good by color coding.
And then watches Snake just backs out. It's like, yeah, this is not my kind.
I like how Lucario's like, get the fuck out from there.
Yeah.
Get out.
Okay.
Yep. So now we have the Infiltrator Squadron.
So
anyway, back to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but actually, and also by the way, hey Matt.
Oh. Yeah, welcome.
Oh yeah, no,
We've
wasn't
noticed he's here for a
We
while.
have him in the last part.
I bet
Yeah,
he
I
I was
see.
here
I
for
was
like
pretty sure he was
one
on.
part.
I thought he was only here for. I thought he only came for this part.
No, he was here in the last part because that was his whole joke of he managed to infiltrate the commentary one part before he actually appeared.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? That just goes to show how long it's been since we recorded the last part.
It
I
has
forgot he
been.
was even here. Up until
We
now.
started way too many things at once.
But the most
Anyway.
important thing is that he is indeed here.
Yes.
Yay, I guess.
Take grenades.
But no, yeah. Did anybody hear about the most petty thing? Alright. Who here heard about the Game Awards debacle a few years
Yeah,
back?
I remember.
Uh-huh.
I remember. With Metal Gear Solid 5 and Kojima's absence.
Does anybody here not know, and I'd like to tell?
Go
I
for
can
it.
guarantee you that Seely probably is not aware of that since she's typically not into the Metal Gear franchise. So
Or
go
Kojima
ahead
stuff.
and gush away.
Seely, would you like to know?
Sure, go ahead.
So, back when Metal Gear
Ow!
Solid
Ow!
5,
Ow!
back when Metal Gear Solid 5 was being released, it actually got it like Kojima and Konami were having some issues with each other, and eventually Kojima left Konami. And
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that, actually.
yeah, and here's the big thing that happened though. Kojima was fine with leaving, and even later said that he thanked Konami for letting him work with them. Yeah, so Konami is not in that same sentiment, and Konami are a bunch of petty children, honestly. Because when Metal Gear Solid 5 won the award for Best Director at the Game Awards, Kojima could not show up. Because Konami's lawyers called him and said that if he showed up to the Game Awards, they would sue him.
For taking credit for a
See?
product he was no longer...
Yep.
For taking a product that technically he currently was no longer associated with.
I will.
And-
I would also like to reiterate to the folks: whenever we bring up Konami, we're not talking about the company at large. We're mainly talking. This should be said for any major assholey company. It's usually the big wigs that are pulling all the crap shots.
course.
Like
Yeah.
developers have absolutely. Well, for them, as far as we're concerned, the devs are usually not affiliated with the same kind of.
Absolutely.
No,
They just have to hear them if they want to keep their
No,
job.
let's be fair.
I think we've talked about this. There have been examples where, unfortunately, some jerks would. Oh god, what was the company? I don't think it was Telltale because they talked to a level designer, which would have nothing to do with. Okay, regardless, I have seen instances where people are upset at a company, so they get mad at the level designer. I'm like, the level designer is not making any of the decisions that you're upset about.
Yeah, no,
I lost
no.
you guys for a second there, but I
here's
think
the
I'm okay
thing.
now.
I know it's the big wigs at Konami
What?
because
Ooh.
wow, Kojima is not the only one that they've done this shit with.
Talk about it.
Yeah,
Right.
they've done this to a lot of famed Konami developers.
There-
I mean, hell.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember is like a Contra developer or something, but like one really big person in the company who made some of their very popular games. I forgot who it was. Like, he developed and created a lot of popular games. He was outspoken against, like, basically he just questioned Konami and was like, hey, do you think this is okay if we do this? I think we should change our way of doing things. And the guy was immediately sent to a pachinko factory as a pachinko manufacturer.
Which is basically, I mean, like, that's basically like one step above. They pretty much did the most, like, they did the safest form of corporate torture they actually could because they now saw him as, again, like, that's the issue.
You
that
question
in
our authority,
company-
you're now a janitor.
Well, that's the thing. Like, that's the issue. Some of them, the second you are no longer an asset, the second you are no longer a yes man to them, that by the way, that red light means a door open. The second you are no longer a yes man, it just means that it basically just means, hey, you're now.
I have to say, you're getting really lucky with these CDs.
Yeah, I am. But anyway, we need. Okay, hi, Matt and I have been gushing about it long enough now. How have you been?
First off, could you really call it gushing if you basically been calling the heads a complete waste of flesh?
Sorry, we've been ranting a
Yeah.
lot. Hype. Are you much of a fan of how Snake plays?
I can't say I've really played a whole lot of Snake, mainly because I've never really had a particular interest in the Metal Gear series. Not that they're bad per se, they're just something I never personally jived with.
Fair. There we go.
But
All the
as
enemies-
far as like, the only thing I can really remember of Snake is that like out of all the characters that returned from Brawl to Ultimate, he felt like he changed the least.
Yeah, except for that butt.
Well, then it's like it's a noble sacrifice in order for him to return.
Yeah.
No, actually,
But no,
actually,
but I think it's fine. Oh, that's right. They also changed his final smash.
yeah. But to be fair, I like his final smash in this new game better.
The princess cages.
Yes. So this is where they've been
Uh-oh.
held the whole time, and now, god damn it,
Aw, man.
they're being showered by the purple
Oh.
stuff again.
Oh god damn it! It's Galim.
No, not Galeen. That would be Darkon. It looks more like. More on that later. I plan on doing that at some point. Don't worry.
Which, by the way, again, I am actually kind of angry at World of Light personally, because it's an okay mode, but I hate that we don't have like an adventure type thing. Like we just
Right,
go
it's
to
just-
we just go to a random person, fight them, and then
It's
just
an
move on.
extended. It is an extended classic mode and nothing else.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer. But I mean, I do appreciate the few original things that it does try to do, and I mean, again, I do think as by itself, it's fine. If it weren't for it would have been fine if it weren't for how fucking bloated it felt.
Yeah.
Sealy, did you manage to beat World of Light?
No, I did not.
I haven't
far
either,
did
to
you
be
get, man?
honest. Like, I'm at the very... It's kind of similar to my thing with Sonic Mania. It's like, I'm at the very tail end of it. I just can't beat the boss.
How far did you get, Sealy?
I honestly can't remember, to be honest.
How much time did you
I
even put into the
contradicted
mode?
myself.
Ah.
I spent a few hours on
Oh,
it.
Zelda! She stunned herself with a Deku Nut.
Well,
Oh, but I wasn't able to smash in time.
And they just taunted you. Ah.
Dang.
You're
Oh,
a
crap.
you're a disgrace to Poke trainers everywhere.
Here, borrow this from me. Thank you. Oh, look at that!
And here we witness what Game Freak did to all the other characters that are not in the
Bunt.
Pokédex.
Hey, I'm actually trying to. Hey, I realized the trick to Snake. Just be cheap.
Yeah, no, Snake. I love Snake, but he can be a cheap character.
We saved them.
Finally.
Good.
I like their asses.
Stay here.
But it's not as good as mine.
I'm America's ass.
Also, that's very generous.
Nice.
I was about to say, that's very generous of you to assume that Zelda has one worth bragging about.
So there we go. Snake has joined our team. It's time to go to the Halberd exterior.
Of
Oh,
course, not
speaking
without a
of
proper
Zelda.
change of apparel.
Oh, cool. Zelda changed costumes while she was back there.
And
Come along,
Peach,
Princess.
Peach saw
Wait,
it all.
I saw everything.
But, I mean, okay, I guess we should talk about, Sealy, were you happy that they included Sheik with melee and stuff like that?
yes.
Yeah,
It
what was I
pleased,
saying?
it
Crap.
pleased the Ocarina of Time nerd in her.
Yeah.
Of course, I love that. I'm happy that of all things like Zelda, especially when you look at every other like appearance, especially in Hyrule Warriors and everything else. I like that Sheik is one of those like constants they've kept on to for a while.
I kind of, honestly though, it kind of makes me wish that the whole Smash Brothers team was a little more, well, liberal with their just adding in like one-shot Zelda characters. Like we got Sheik here, obviously. Like why not add a couple more, like Binda or Ravio?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just going to say,
Wow.
I don't know if this will be a stretch for a pun, but an Ocarina of Time nerd. So she's an Ocarina nerd of Time.
Yeah, that felt like a stretch.
That was a
Yeah,
Shut up.
I agree with you. Yeah.
God.
you asked us and we told you.
We were honest
Ow.
with
I
you.
know I'm shit. Sorry.
Again, he's trying
ow.
so desperately to refill all the pun energy the Boo stole from him.
No, Matt.
Actually,
you're not
actually, would anybody like to? I was actually proud of like a string of puns.
Oh,
I
hold
did.
on. This room is interesting, as Logan immediately runs right past it. But
I
yeah, that's
didn't care about that room at all. What was that room that I just ran past?
There's
Pretty
an
much the one.
unused enemy in there.
Oh,
Which
that's
one?
right. I saw that little blue sinewy thing in the second to last one on the right. But what was that all about, James?
it's pretty much a full-on bestiary in one room.
Oh,
yeah.
see, I can actually. Ouch.
I was about to
I had
say,
to pause
but
for a second.
well, there's a good reason, James. Why should he care about those enemies? Because they're all original enemies.
No, I genuinely, when I was playing, I was like, oh, cool, it's like a secret lab for, like, you did not think that through. With like, get off. Oh, okay, he brought his big brother.
Oh,
But, I just thought it was just like a test tube lab, just for, like, lore, like, ooh, it's atmosphere. I didn't know it was actually, like, a bestiary, like, an actual served a purpose.
Well, it's just there to showcase a good handful of the enemies you encounter in the game. And yes, that one enemy that ended up becoming unused.
Interesting.
By the way, would anybody like to hear a string of puns I actually did at work that I was proud of?
no thanks.
Is this all just today?
No. This is like 3 days ago. But yeah, it's a string of puns just all at once.
You know what? Let's just go ahead and get it out of your system right now, Matt. Take it away.
So I was giving one of my coworkers her tip money, and she forgot, and she was like, "Oh shoot, I forgot to put the change in my purse." I went, "Well, you better change that." Sorry, I was just giving my 2 cents. These puns take a quarter of my mind, and a dime of your time.
quarter of your mind is not-
Insert pun about nickels here.
And she's like, oh, I have
That's
a...
not even a phrase people use, quarter of your mind.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, just, you going on about that. It's like, insert nickel pun here. It's like, oh really? Well, can you make a pun about this?
Ow.
Thanks. Most people
We
want to
died.
kill me,
We killed.
You
That was
better
a
hurry.
slap, not kill.
Hey, Sealy.
What were you?
Oh,
jeez.
whoa!
Oops.
You know, it's a good thing that Sheik is a contortionist, otherwise that wouldn't have worked.
It would
Yeah.
not have-
She
I
fucking
would say-
Mr. Miracled that.
Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, Sealy, what sort of inspirations did you find with when you're doing brawl mission, Emmas?
Tournaments?
Like, I mean, like, okay.
Oh.
But I was
Okay.
say more like, were there other animators that you liked that? Oh, hang on, actually, I think we have a cutscene here, and I like this cutscene.
Oh,
Fox
yeah,
is
this one.
storming the
Alright.
halberd. Peach.
Oh boy.
Really, Peach? Come on. Now you're just showing off.
Oh,
Bitches don't look at explosions.
but the halberd zapped down the. Oh crap! The halberd zapping down the R. This is the kind of fangasm stuff I love. Is that, oh my gosh, who would win in a fight, an R-wing or the halberd?
The halberd.
Well, hang on.
Yeah,
hang on.
because the halberd already
But
took
it's
out
gonna
the Great
shoot.
Fox.
But it's gonna shoot at the cannon. We're Peaches.
And this is why you don't go showboating.
Cause she gets revenge and suck.
That was my wing girl!
Not again.
Time for the melee spam.
Don't.
Hold that thought, boys.
Time for a final destination Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
It's tea time.
What?
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 I love how Sheik immediately just gets into
What?
it.
Okay,
It's tea
okay.
time.
The only reason this makes sense is that the person who wrote this whole story was the same person who wrote Kingdom Hearts. They would fucking do that in Kingdom Hearts.
It's tea time.
Oh wait.
But yeah,
Wow.
Kingdom Watches.
The whole
wow.
these
shit.
are the pilots.
Yeah, it's run by a whole bunch of. Oh god.
Get out of there.
Oop.
Get out of here, you G-dubs.
G-dubs.
And according to Subspace lore, apparently the Mr. Game & Watches are made of shadow bugs.
Oh,
I can form into
And
this
they-
thing, apparently. By the
Duon
way,
or
fuck
whatever.
this fight.
it's called. I think its name is Duon. Oh wait,
Yeah, it's
the whole
Duon.
team's here.
Oh, don't mind. Sorry I was late. I was too busy at Arby's.
I don't think Duon ever appeared. I remember seeing Duon at some other point, maybe in like as in Ultimate as a spirit
No,
or
he's
something.
not.
But
He might be a spirit, but I do know for a fact he's not boss.
right, it's only
I think he might be a
Galleon.
trophy. I think he might have had a trophy in store.
I am still so. I still absolutely hate that there are no trophies. That is the one thing I will never forgive.
Ha!
Whoa.
Again, I'll go on the record saying I completely understand why they felt the need to
Shoot.
ditch trophies for Smash Ultimate, considering how much else the game was doing already, and that would have just consumed on overall time and resources.
Okay.
At the same time, though, I do agree that they could have done a little more with the spirits
Yeah,
than they
no,
did.
it's like, oh hey, who is this character? David Hyde. He's from a game called I forgot the exact name of his game. But I'm like, this character looks interesting. What's his story? Here's the game he comes from. Okay,
There
what's
is,
his story?
again,
Here's
like,
the game he comes
it-
from. Any more information?
You know what? It's been.
Matt. There is a fan. I know Nintendo didn't do it, but there does exist a fan website that does accomplish this.
Yes,
Actually,
I
I
know,
was gonna
but
make it-
I hate that Nintendo.
They'll never find me.
Well,
Oh,
my
crap.
thing is that, like,
Please
I was just gonna make a joke about how, like, it's basically them pulling an Abe's Exodus, where it's like, you wanna learn more? Figure it out yourself.
Hold on.
We
hello?
freed him. G-Dub is free.
Also, I
And
think
he is
this
so
is,
confused.
I think Game & Watch is the only character that doesn't have his own Subspace intro, where it's like, Game & Watch.
Aww.
Yeah, you know what? I'm willing to bet that might have just been something they forgot to do. And yeah, Hal,
Finally.
you got his ship
I'm
back.
back in charge of my damn ship.
Now, who's
Let's
going
get
to
out of
clean up this mess?
Not it.
But yeah.
Snake,
there
you
go.
broke the
And
window. Ah, damn it.
So with that, we finally reclaimed the halberd. Now it's up to now it's up to Samus, Pikachu, and the others to try and figure out what's going on at the bomb factory. So we'll see how they're doing on that front in the next part.
Sounds like it's
All
gonna
right.
be the bomb.
Till next time,
winning
everybody.
this.
Bye bye, everyone.
I'm gonna make another hobbies run. Anyone want anything?